I have to say about Miss J-Lo is that, you know what, it's like her movie. She's unstoppable, but she's not going to stop anytime soon.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's story might have ended, but the drama is far from over. From their messy divorce to J-Lo's surprising confessions about sacrifices she made for their relationship, the headlines just keep coming. Reports suggest J-Lo isn't ready to let go of Ben entirely, with claims of her staying involved in his life and even planning joint holiday celebrations. Apparently, she's making some major sacrifices to stay in his life. Meanwhile, whispers of a potential new romance for J-Lo are adding fuel to the fire. Is she really moving on, or is this part of a bigger game? And how does this connect to her recent legal controversies? Let's dive into the details and uncover what's really going on.
I just don't understand, like, they were not together for that long for the kids to be so incredibly connected.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck have had their fair share of ups and downs, but their rocky relationship has kept them in the spotlight for months. Despite officially parting ways, the drama between the former couple shows no signs of fading. Insiders claim J-Lo is still deeply involved in Ben's life, sparking concerns about her attachment. One source revealed she has Google Alerts set up for Ben. It's getting unhealthy. The source also said, anytime she sees their mutual friends, she steers the conversation to Ben. She often finds excuses to swing by his house, dropping off items just to linger and see what he's up to. And anytime she talks to Matt Damon, it's always about Ben. And it gets worse. During their divorce proceedings, Jennifer and Ben unexpectedly found themselves working together on a movie, Unstoppable. While many assumed the collaboration would be awkward, J-Lo revealed it was quite the opposite. She explained that she set her ego aside to focus on the role, stating, "It was an honor to be part of Anthony Robles' story and to play Judy." Talking about her preparation for the role, she said, "I approached the role with a complete lack of ego, out of respect for the person I was portraying." She fully immersed herself in the character, saying, "There was no Jennifer, no J-Lo. On screen, it was just Judy. Spending time with Judy Robles as a mother and individual helped me bring her story to life authentically." Despite this professional collaboration, the two ultimately decided to go their separate ways in their personal lives. That said, J-Lo's performance in Unstoppable has been widely praised, marking it as one of her career highlights and bringing renewed attention to her talent. But that's not what J-Lo is focusing on. Ben seems to be occupying all her thoughts. According to reports, she's already making plans to spend her holidays with Ben and her family. One source revealed, now she's pushing for them to do joint celebrations for Thanksgiving and Christmas, saying it's for the children, but Ben isn't buying it's just about them. The source also said that since J-Lo was pretty close with Ben, she might not feel the best on Christmas. But that's not stopping her. Apparently, Jen is offering to host a big dinner and doesn't seem to care how awkward it will be, not just for her and Ben, but also for Jennifer Garner, who will have to be there too.
There's never been rumors that Jennifer Gardner does not like J-Lo. So, I mean, it could very much be that they get along and they'll have, they'll go.
The source further revealed, during the holidays, Ben will be stuck in the middle trying to keep them both happy. And it's going to be complete chaos if she gets her way, but he doesn't know how to say no. And Lopez made it very clear that she has no intention of backing down. Her reasoning is that it would be unfair to the kids to take this away from them, so it's very hard to argue with her. And like we said, Ben's not happy with the way J-Lo wants things to be. The insider claimed, the last thing Ben wants to do is spend Thanksgiving or Christmas with both his exes. All he wants is to have a nice, relaxed celebration at Jennifer Garner's place with his kids and his mom, but he worries that the other Jen will flip. He feels like there's no way he can say no without a serious backlash. He's just looking out for himself and his kids. As usual, he's leaning on Jen Garner and begging her to help. She's so supportive and wants what's best for their kids, but there's no doubt this is exhausting for her. But here's the real twist. According to reports, J-Lo might have her eyes set on a new man already. And that's her bodyguard. Looks like someone can't have a minute by herself.
Miss Jennifer Lopez is allegedly secretly falling in love with her bodyguard following the split of Ben Affleck.
A source revealed, she didn't want this divorce, but Ben's always been the type to run from his problems. But why exactly is she flirting with someone when she's dead set on getting back with Ben?
Can you imagine she tries to redo The Bodyguard? Now that's a good classic, girl. That was a good classical movie. And the soundtrack to The Bodyguard, girl. Ooh, Whitney Houston, may you rest in peace.
According to the source, in her mind, a little flirting will redeem her image. After all, Jen is always the dumper, not the dumpy. And so Lopez is flirting where it's safe to flirt. And of course, she's attracted to the guy, but mostly she knows that it will drive Ben Affleck crazy.
I don't know if jumping into another relationship is good for her, girl, because, girl, like, I just think it's giving very much toxic.
The source also said she is focused on her work and wants 2025 to be the year she gets back to being herself. She isn't actively looking to date right now and is still processing losing Ben again. And it seems like J.Lo's working overtime to make sure fans believe that story of lies. During one interview, she said, "Now I'm excited when you say you're just going to be on your own. Yes, I'm not looking for anybody. Because everything that I've done over the past 25-30 years, being in these different challenging situations, what can I F-King do when it's just me flying on my own? What if I'm just free?" And now, on the other side of it, I think to myself, that is exactly what I needed. Thank you, God. I'm sorry it took me so long. I'm sorry that you had to do this to me so many times. I should have learned it 2 or 3 times ago. I get it.
Now, in this interview, J.Lo also admits that negative comments can really get to her, saying, "If I see something that's hurtful, I'm not Teflon." She says that she's leaning on her close friends and family during this challenging time.
But J.Lo's not doing a good job of getting fans to believe that. They still think she's a mess. One person wrote, "Oh my goodness, no way. She needs to take time for herself, repairing her career and handling legal issues and her image. She's not over Ben. Can you say thirsty and needing to get her priorities straight? Worse than a boy-crazy teenager. SMH by a cat J.Lo. Not to mention her ties with Diddy aren't earning her any favors either." Another person commented, "Whether she's in love with the bodyguard or anybody for that matter is not gonna stop her ass I'm going to jail, which she should be going to jail." And that's all for today. What do you think about this situation? Did J.Lo actually sacrifice a lot to be with Ben? Will Ben address these recent reports? Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more videos. We will see you guys in our next video with more updates from the celebrity world.